Welcome guys, Adam here, Blackfyre Productions, and we are back with another episode of World War Marvel. Today I'm joined by Sean. How are you, dude?
Good.
Thank you for coming over and getting another game with me. Definitely appreciate it. Today's going to be a little bit something special and
new
different.
Rules and the changes
So this past weekend, the AMG had, so Atomic Mass Games had their mini extravaganza where they're showcasing minis and rules and changes and things that they're adding to the game for MCP as well as Star Wars Legion, and just blew a ton of people's minds, myself included. I am really excited for the future of this game with the changes that are coming. Do you know what the changes are? I know we touched based on them slightly.
A little bit.
Okay. So some of the core rule changes that will be coming, and we are going to try some of them, actually. We're going to try all of them today. Are the fact that Infinity Stones now have to be attached to a character that's bringing them, okay? So you can't have them as part, they don't take up a roster slot, they actually have to be attached to a character. So it's going to be like Doctor Strange, who I have in my list, has a soul gem. And so when I take Doctor Strange, he has to have the soul gem and has to cost the 6 points. I can't be like, I don't want to take it now. So he has a soul gem, but it doesn't take up a roster slot. So that's I think that's a good change. It will definitely change up things like Black Order and stuff like that, who want to have that flexibility with the gems because of their points, how point heavy they are. They want to be able to play at lower points and higher points and such.
It forces them to change up their thing. They're overpowered, especially when you brought the right scenarios and the right things. It made them a little over.
Well, and this also affects, the next rule change also affects that, is that when you come with your roster now, you get 3 tactics cards for your secures and extractions, but it's instead of the draft system where you drop one and play with the other 2 and decide what one of those 2 that you're doing, you just shuffle them and randomly pick one, and that's the card that's being played now. So you have no idea truly, except for the 3 cards that you brought, what you're playing. Which also I think will affect the Black Order too, so they can't do what you were saying in the sense, but you can build a roster that will work with them if you bring like all scenario cards. So like today, that's what I tried to do with my list. So a couple of other things, alter egos now. You're playing Web Warriors. I don't have my amazing Spider-Man painted up yet. And Sean and I, we just use my models when we're playing for the most part, except for the ones that you have painted up. So in your case, for Web Warriors that you're playing, you would be able to bring both Spider-Man models. Peter Parker, You'd be able to bring both Peter Parkers and then field one of the 2 on the board, where before you couldn't have 2 in the roster. Now you can. So I really like that change. It excites me because now you can be like, okay, what's the scenario that we're playing and how can I adapt and what model is better for that said scenario?
It'll be big when the Hulkbuster.
Oh, the Hulkbuster with Iron Man, your Black Widow. You can play with 2 versions of Black Widow. And so with this random scenario, random crisis event generation now, I think you'd have to have more diversity in your team and be able and adaptability in your team to be able to play at whatever happens, right? And so I think with these things, it definitely adds to that. And I think the last change off the top of my head, so you got the 10 tactics cards now instead of 8. That's what, going forward in the future. These rules I think they mentioned will be coming before the end of this year digitally, and then you can buy the upgrade cards for new and improved character models or character cards. And when I say that, I mean like characters have got revamped, and they previewed 4 of them. But so these rules and the new updates to the characters will be coming by the end of this year. Fully, I don't have access to them. I'm just playing by what I heard off the stream, and so we're just gonna try it and just have fun, right? So you get 10 tactics cards instead of 8, so you're able to have a bigger grouping of tactics cards to be able to pull from to play to that crisis event that's also drawn randomly. So it's really cool. So we're playing with those rules and changes. Also the changes, so we haven't rolled for priority yet, and we haven't drawn our crisis events because we don't know, because it's gonna be a random draw, which we're gonna do on camera to see how it plays out. On top of that, we're also playing with some changed characters as well. I wanted to try them out. And so one is the Hulk, because I'm playing Avengers, you're doing Web Warriors. So I want to do the Hulk. I want to try them, and I want to get them on the board. So the Hulk is definitely going to be brought today, even if it's like a really low point level that we're playing. I'm still going to bring him just because I want to.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Yeah, well, he's going to make it in there. Even if I have 3 models, I don't care. I will play him. So Hulk's going to get in there because he has a bunch of changes to his card. I don't have the cards because they haven't been released digitally in the sense of me being able to save them, print them. But the picture is there off of off of the event, right? Off of the Twitch stream that they were doing. And then I'm going to play Cap as well because he was changed slightly.
Good.
Which is good, yeah. So his throw on his spender and his push on his builder, the size has been increased to 3 instead of 2. And then his shield throw is now 1 extra attack die, so it goes from 4 to 5, and it generates power now, which is really good for him. Really, really good. And I think it suits him because he's a super soldier. Yeah. Why can he only throw humans? He should be able to, like human-sized models, he should be able to throw something a little bit bigger. Yeah. Like when he can lift up sections of a wall off of people, you know what I mean, by himself, like it just makes total sense. It did not for Cap show his injured side of the card. No. But those changes, I think, would just carry over to the back.
I think they were just trying to show off his attack.
That's right.
And
I don't think anything else is going to change on him.
Things.
Yeah. So I don't think anything else is going to change on his injured side, and so at least that's how we're going to play it. It's basically just the attacks will be transferred over to the changes on the attacks, I should say, will be transferred over to his injured side, and nothing else changes. So that's what we're going to be doing for Cap. Yeah. You cool with that?
Yep.
All right. So before we get into the match, we got to give a big shout out to Torchlight Games and Hobbies. They are our channel supporters here and sponsors, so you can check those guys out in the description of the video down below. You can use the code FIRE5 to save yourself 5% off your hobby supply needs when you order there. Also, while you're down there, you can check out a Patreon link and help support the channel as well. And it allows me, or helps me do what I'm doing here and trying to stay up on top of the minis and stuff like that that are available for purchase here in Canada. Yeah. I'm excited for the end of this month, though, because a lot of minis are going to be coming out for this game. You know, Blade and Dormammu, I think, is October 1st, as well as the box with Dr. Voodoo. On the 24th, you have Jean Grey and Cassandra Nova, as well as Mega Red. And then on the 8th, you have the rest of the Convocation line. So like your Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, and like all those guys. So I'm really excited for that. And that doesn't even include, I think, the October releases either, right? Which will be coming probably like
mid. X-Men.
Yeah. No. Isn't it Hulk and... Hulkbuster, Hulkbuster and Miss Marvel, I think, are coming out in October, aren't they? I can't remember either way, but I'm excited for the rest of this month. So, and a big shout out to AMG, Atomic Mass Games, for everything they've done this weekend. Fantastic, has me excited, and I'm really excited to try this out. So let's get into this. Let's roll off for priority. Let's randomly determine what scenarios we're playing and get right into the match from there. Okay. All right, so here is my 10-man roster for today's match. I am going with Avengers. So as I mentioned, we are doing the Infinity Gems have to be attached to somebody. So I do have a Doctor Strange with Soul Gem them there. I obviously have the original Cap, Steve Rogers. I have Beast. I have Quicksilver, Black Panther, Okoye, Wong, and then War Machine, Hulk, and Hawkeye. With the 10 tactics cards that I'm able to bring now, I got Climbing Gear. I got Pentagrams for Farlaw in case this list ever needs to swing into Defenders. Gamma Launch with Hulk in there. Advanced R&D. Eye on the Prize for that range 2 objective grabbing, which I think with a couple of very objective-based models in here with Quicksilver and Hawkeye, it will be really good. Can I borrow that for stealing a objective off of somebody with Hawkeye after he damages them? Field Dressing for healing somebody. Mission Objective, and then Avengers Assemble and All You've Got. So those are my tactics cards. The Crisis events that I got, they are Fear Grips the World. So for my extractions, I have Fear Grips the World as Worthy Terrorized Cities, so that's hammers basically. Deadly Legacy Virus, which for this list with all the movement and stealing stuff that Quicksilver has, that's why I brought that. And then Mystic Wakandan Herbs, again, for the extra movement and everything that I can do with this team. That's why I did that. When you use Quicksilver with Cap, his ability to run around the board is crazy good. Same with that moving power around with Wong and advanced R&D and everything else. It's just going to be really good to use some of those. My secures are Mutant Madman turns City Center into Lethal Amusement Park. Infinity Formula goes missing. And Portals overrun City with Spider Affected. For those that have not seen the changes to the card as of yet, so Hulk now has 4 physical defense, 3 energy, 3 mystic, still 20 stamina, still costs 6, size 4, and moves short. His strike has now been bumped up to 7 dice instead of 6, and he can push the character away short if he before damage is dealt on a wild. He has Thunderclap, which is still beam 3, 5 dice, 3 cost to do. He has Hulk Smash, which is range 2, 8 dice, 4 power to use. He has a stagger on a wild and then a wild throw. So before damage is dealt, this character may throw the target short, and it's any size character. So he can throw Dormammu, who's like size 5, which is awesome. He has a Gamma Leap for 3 power still. He has the strongest one there is, which is his throw. So he can throw a terrain feature or enemy character size 4. For 2 power, for 3 power, Hulk Not Puny Banner. For 3 power, it is a reactive superpower. It's a new one for him. So while this character is defending from I think it's looking at it here, it is energy or physical. During the modified dice step of the attack, it may use a superpower. Characters may re-roll any number of its defense dice, including failures. So all of a sudden he becomes a lot more durable than what he was beforehand. Yeah. And with his defense increases too, he's really good.
Now 4, which makes total sense.
4 physical, 3 energy, 3 mystic, and he gets to re-roll all his defenses, including failures, when against physical and energy attacks. He still gains 2 additional power, so he starts with 3 power like he used to, which is really good. And then You Will Not Like Me When I'm Angry has been slightly changed as well. So add 1 die to this character's attack roll for every 4 damage, instead of it used to be every 3, you get to add a die to his attack rolls. Additionally, this character would flip over to his injured side. He's KO'd instead. Yeah. So that's the same. He doesn't flip over. He doesn't have an injured side, which makes sense. So then he has immunity poison and immunity stun, because stun was a way that you could deal with the Hulk before. Yeah. Not the case anymore. So that's him. And then, like I said, the changes to Cap literally are the shield throw gets an extra attack dice, generates power now. And then his strike can push size 3, and then his shield slam can push or throw size 3 characters with Cap. So that's the changes for those 2 cards. So we will show you Sean's next. And here we are with the 10 models from Sean. So you got mostly Web Warriors here. I don't have my Amazing Spider-Man painted up yet, so I apologize, Sean.
No, it's not your fault. It's fine.
Well, it is what it is.
Put my guys together.
Nah, it's all good, dude. So over here we have Deadpool, Iron Fist, Punisher. You have Spider-Man, Black Cat, Thor, Black Widow, Venom, Miles, and Gwen, so Ghost Spider. Tactics cards, Crisis cards that you're using. You got Infinity Formula Goes Missing, Riot Spark over Extremis 3.0, and then Portals over Run City with Spider People. And then you have Spider Infected, Invade Manhattan, Panic grips city as evacuation efforts continue, and then Fear grips the world as Worthy terrorized city. And instead of the Panic grips city as evacuation efforts continue, because it is a restricted, Sean has went with Struggle for the Cube continues instead, so 17 threat extraction there. Tactics cards that he has picked so far, Exceptional Healing, Uneasy Allies, All Webbed Up, Lethal Protector, Cat and Mouse, the Tactical Analysis to move somebody around, Eye on the Prize to grab an objective when you're within range 2 of it, all you've got, and then Med Pack as well. And then that's 9, so he gets to pick 1 more. He thought he grabbed 10, but he only grabbed 9. So. And the 10th card that he's bringing is going to be Extreme Conditioning to move some of his slower models longer. So yeah. So here we go, 5 dice roll-off time. Let's see what I get. I got a total of 2. 2, sir. So what do you get? You get 2 with 2 crits. You get to choose what you want. We'll figure it out. So Sean has decided to go with the extractions. That means that I'm going with the secures. So here we go with the turning over 1 random card to see what we're playing. So we got Mutant Madman, turn City Center into Lethal Amusement Park. And then you got your flip as well. And Fear grips the Worthy as Worthy terrorized cities. So hammers, basically. Yep. Hammers and traps. So
it's 18 threat.
18 threat, so we know what we're playing. And so my actual team for today now, I got Cap, Quicksilver, Hawkeye, Wong, and Hulk. Tax cards that I went with are Gamma Launch, Can I Borrow That, All You've Got, Avengers Assemble, and Field Dressing. Yeah, that is it. And your 6 models that you brought for your 18th threat, Sean, are Miles, Ghost Spider, Black Cat, Black Widow, Spider-Man, and Iron Fist. Tactics cards are Extreme Conditioning to get somebody such as Miles or Iron Fist into positioning. Med Pack, Tactical Analysis, the Cat and the Spider, which is if Peter Parker's within 2 of Black Cat, they both spend a power each. Throw Black Cat medium. She doesn't take any damage from it, and during the throw, after the throw is resolved, Black Cat may immediately interact with any number of objective tokens without spending power. That's really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
This will throw her into somebody.
Yeah.
She doesn't take damage.
She doesn't take damage, and then she can interact with whatever's within 1 of
so if I knock
afterwards.
Someone out with the throw,
and then
pick up the beast.
That's right. Afterwards. That's right. And then, of course, being web wares, you have also taken up All You've Got. So that's really good. So we'll show you the board. And here we are with the board today. It is the Battle Kiwis battle board. It is their wooden MDF tiles that you put together, and they have like a 3D race sort of look to them, which I really like. And then you paint them up however you want, and go from there. So yeah, so we got the New York construction set here, the Fisk building, size 4, size 3 Bobcat, size 2 cement mixer. We were using this rubble pile as size 2, truck size 3, car size 2, garbage truck size 4, buildings are size 5, trees are size 2. Objective here, one of the hammers, you got one of the traps over there, one of the traps there, another hammer here, and a hammer over there, and then trap, hammer. The dumpsters are size 2. I think I forgot to mention those. And I think everything else is like scatter train size 1. So we'll come back with deployment. I have decided to deploy on this side. Sean's deploying on that side. And we'll come back after deployment. And here we are with deployment. I have placed Hawkeye there, Captain America there, Hulk, Wong, which I really should have brought Okoye. I don't know why I brought Wong, but it is what it is. And then Quicksilver. Where over on the other side, you went with Ghost Spider over there, Iron Fist, Spider-Man, Black Cat, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then Black Widow there. So we will come back with round 1 power phase and round 1 activations next. Sean gets first activation. You're activating Ghost Spider first.
Yeah, just because of Quicksilver.
No way.
He'll be able to easily make it to that. Pick it up.
No way. I don't think so. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he's going to. He can get basically anywhere on the board, so yeah.
I think I'll risk the damage for the first turn.
Yeah, for sure. Gonna move up there.
Okay, sorry.
First move action is ending there, and then Sean, you're gonna do something else. Gonna do another move action, just to end within 1 of. Yeah. Over on that side, eh?
Yeah.
Sounds good. No. Gonna pick up that hammer?
Yep.
All right. Sounds like a plan, and that is Quicksilver. Throw a activated token on her, and we'll go over to my side now. Cap is going to be going next for me in my first activation. So he's going to take a move action and then followed by another move action just to end within 1 of that hammer. Something like that. And then I'll get him into a better position. But yeah. And Cap will spend his 1 power to pick that hammer up. And he will be activated. Iron Fist is next. Are you picking up that hammer with Iron Fist?
So
how dare you?
He'll move to the
no, Iron Fist doesn't need a hammer to do extra damage. So extra damage and defense from web wares. Spending 1, yeah, makes sense. Oh man. And moving Iron Fist as a second move action over there like so. Wong is going to be my next activation. I have played Wong wrong. Not even played, but placed him wrong. I should have moved him over to his other side of Quicksilver here so I could actually jump up on the objective, but I didn't. So his first action is going to be, and I should say within a single move action up to that objective. But I didn't, so it could cost me victory points. Oh darn. Wong is going to take a meditate action to gain a power, then using Cap's leadership ability, will spend that 1 power to use Faithful Assistant and give a power to the Incredible Hulk. Okay, and then he'll take his next action, which will be a move action. And Wong will take his second action, which is going to be a move action just to move over there, like so. I can't make it to that trap, so I'm not even going to put myself out there as of yet. Miles is up next for Sean. You're going to move him up. You're going to jump on that objective.
I'm going to jump on that objective.
Okay. Something like that.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going
you spend the power to interact with it.
Spend the power to interact with it.
Sounds good. Here we go with the roll after interacting with that. You do get it with that crit, so, and there's nothing from that skull, so that is your objective. And Sean, you're deciding not to do anything else with web warriors?
Yep.
Or Miles, sorry? Miles. Web warriors. You're done your turn, sir. You're not active with Miles. Quicksilver is going to be my next activation, and I am going to spend 3 power off of the Hulk, because he has 4 power currently, and I am going to Gamma Launch Quicksilver range 5 up the board. So Quicksilver is being thrown by the Hulk. I placed him within range 2 of Hulk for this purpose, because the point was I could get up to the center with Quicksilver and be able to grab that objective without moving if you didn't take it. So that is definitely within range 5. I'm going to go here, which puts me within range 3 of Iron Fist and range 3 of Ghost Spider as well. Alright, so Gamma launching right there within range 3 of Iron Fist and of Ghost Spider. I'm now going to do my Supersonic Strike into Ghost Spider.
Okay.
Doing anything about that? I don't think you have anything, right?
I don't have any power, and I don't have anything about
So here we go. Let's see what I get. That's a really good roll. That's 5 going into Ghost Spider. Like real good, real good. No wilds though, so I don't get my velocity. But 5 going into Ghost Spider. Rolling 2 so far. Throw that crit in there.
Yep.
Then you get your reroll from your Web Warriors leadership as well. So you can reroll 1. Yeah, just 1. She doesn't have any other excess rerolls or anything like that. So let's see what you get. So blocking 3, you're going to take 2 points of damage though. Okay. Actually, you technically have cover, so you're only going to take 1 point of damage because that's going to turn into a block as well. To be fair, so that's actually a really good roll. So because I don't see your full entire base from there. So, and you are, I think, within range 1 of that. Now, with that said, Quicksilver has 2 power, so I have a card that I can play. Can I borrow that? So after an attack is resolved, I may spend 2 power to play this card, move 1 asset token from the target character to Quicksilver. He picks it up and is now holding that token. This character doesn't allow you to hold more tokens than the crisis specifies. So he will take your hammer, sir. He will take your hammer after spending 2. And doing a second strike now into, let's go into Ghost Spider. Let's do it again. Focus on her. Get her gone. So here we go. 5 dice now because I have the hammer. That is going to be good. That is going to be 3 into you. I don't have any of my... Oh, I do have my my dash because I have a crit and a block. Okay, so I will get my dash afterwards because I have my crit and block there, but I don't get my velocity, which allows me to strike you again. So I got 3 coming in at you. Block and none. You do get a reroll. Doesn't matter what one you reroll, but you might as well reroll this skull though. Yeah. All right, so then you do turn that into cover, so you'll take another point of damage. I will gain another power as well. And then I'm just going to advance short because of my dash. I just want to end within 1 of that objective. Back towards the back, something like back there like so. And then he's going to interact with that, spending that last power that he got. Here we go with the interact roll now. I do get it with those hits. Peter's up next, moving towards that objective with his first action. And then I'm assuming you're going to do it again. Second move action is just move there within 1, and then you're going to interact with it. So let's see what you get on your roll, sir. And you get it. That is yours. That does not surprise me. Hawkeye's going next for me. He's just going to take a move action down here, like so, and interact with that objective down there that's beside him. And so he will spend his 1 power, roll his physical defense, and then let's see if he gets it. He sure does get... I wish that was an attack roll. Oh my goodness. My dice are coming back because like the last 3 games I've played, I've rolled nothing good. So Black Widow's next for Sean. Gonna move her up the board.
Yep.
Gonna try stealing my objective, I see. And then a second move action, or are you gonna shoot into Cap?
Second move action.
Are you sure? You want to be left all the way in between 2 characters that I can just smash? Go ahead, if you want. I don't care. No, I'm just bugging you. Second move action is moving Black Widow over here. Gonna interact with that objective?
Yep.
Oh man, you need to get 2 or more successes, which are hit, crits, or wilds. After you spend your power. You definitely get it. You got 3, so that is yours. Now, I'm going to spend the 1 power off of Hulk that Wong gave him to pick up that hammer on him. And then I'm going to move somewhere. I just don't know where I want to move. Hulk is going to move now over here like so as his first move. And then second move, he's going to jump over to the other side. Not literally jump because I'm not using Gamma Leap, but he's going to come over to the other side. Over here like so, getting him into a good position and within 1 of that objective, where he's gonna smash somebody next turn. Smash. Hulk smash. Black Cat's the last activation for round 1. And moving over to this side.
This how she is posed.
Yeah. Not my favorite pose in the world, but I've seen some pretty cool things done with her, though, jumping over rockets and everything.
Might do the missile thing.
Yes, where she's jumping or over it. I've seen other people doing that, and that was pretty cool. It gives it some dimension in that, so it's pretty cool. So, yeah. So moving there, then second action with her, or just leaving her there? Second move is to move Black Cat over there within 2 of Spider-Man. Instead, Sean's going to place Black Cat over within 1 of the back objective and within 2 of Spider-Man to hopefully set up something maybe next turn. We'll see. Cleanup phase of round 1. Sean, you are scoring 4 victory points because you have 4 of the traps. You got a trap there, a trap back there, and a trap over there. And you have 1 hammer on Iron Fist, and then I am scoring, I have 1 trap over here and 3 hammers, 1 on Cap, 1 on Quicksilver, and 1 on Hulk. So we're both sitting at 4 points, but with you controlling this back objective, you get to choose a character within range 2, and you can place a damage and a power on that character. So you can choose one of my characters to do that too. And you have placed a damage and power on Hawkeye instead of Cap. What's wrong with you? We'll come back with round number 2 next. Hulk is gonna go first for me.
Come on, crush little bug man.
I don't want to crush little bug man. He's going to Gamma Leap for 2. Normally it would be 3, but 2 due to the fact that I have Cap's leadership up there. And then I'm going to have some fun striking into Iron Fist. Striking into Iron Fist is going to be 8 dice, 7 because of the updated damage on the card from the Hulk, as well as the hammer makes it into 8. I do gain power equal to the damage dealt. So here we go into Iron Fist. That is not the best rolls.
Thank God.
That's currently 4 going into you. 4 going into Iron Fist. Yeah. 4 going into Iron Fist.
Okay.
You do add your blanks to this as well, right? Yes. And you do get rerolls, so that's always good. Right now you're blocking 3, so because you add your blanks, so you take 1 point of damage, and I gain 1 power. Let's try that again. I want some better dice rolls. Okay. Come on, Iron Fist, disappear. That's better. That is 3 crits and 3 hits. So let's see what my crits net me. Here we go with the crit rolls. So that is a total of a lot. So that's 8 damage coming in at you.
That's a lot.
Oh, sorry, 7 damage. You're right. 7 damage coming in. Blocking 2, technically. You add your crit in there. Blocking 3, and then you get your reroll. Yeah. It was blocking 4, so you're gonna take 3 points of damage, and
I survive.
You do survive right now. Right now, I do get to push you. Is it a may? I may push you away short, but I don't think I want to do that. So I'm not gonna push Iron Fist with my attack because it's a may with that wild that I had, but I am gonna do 2 of the 5 power that he now has to do the strongest one there is, and throw Iron Fist into that tree, so that way he will daze and drop his hammer, which I will then pick up. And Iron Fist just collided with that tree and takes a 1 point of damage and is now dazed. He did drop a hammer, but the Hulk just picked it up, so now the Hulk is sitting on 2 hammers. Black Widow's next for Sean, or up first for Sean. What are you going to do with her?
She's going to shoot at Hawkeye.
With your strike?
With strike.
Which is an energy attack for her?
Yep.
So I'll spend 1 power off Cap. That's the only power that he has. He's going to try to bodyguard for Hawkeye.
He's both energy and
4, yeah.
4,
yep.
So it's no point.
Yeah. 1.
1.
Hawkeye could have taken 1, but I had no idea, and I didn't want you dazing him yet. Blocking it, so no damage there.
No damage there.
No damage there.
And then she's going to do it again, which I don't think you have enough power.
I don't have any power. Nope. So into Hawkeye then. You're gonna keep her there, and yeah.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. That a way better roll. Hawkeye. Oh, that's blocks too, so that's decent. He'll take 1 point of damage from that. I'm gonna activate Hawkeye next. Hawkeye is going to do a arrow shot. Yeah. Hold on here. I might actually leap out of there first. Yeah, so I'm not going to jump around. I'm just going to do my arrow shot into Black Widow because your counter strike ability is within range 3. So here we go, 5 dice into Black Widow. That's 3 with a wild. I'll take that wild.
Okay, so I'm going to pay.
Well, roll your damage first.
My damage
you got to roll your damage first, or your defense. So what's your weakest? I should have, it's energy, right?
Energy,
so I'll be,
2 energy.
I should have said that. That's my bad. Blocking 1, so you'll take
Blocking
2.
1, but I get the reroll.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yep.
You're right. That's good.
Addicted.
Blocking 2. So you'll take 1 point of damage from that.
1 point of damage.
And I'll give you... What am I going to give you? I'm going to give you the... Let's do poison. I'm going to give you poison on her. Poison. Okay. So you lose a power at the beginning of the power phase.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you're doing your counter strike up against me, so roll 4 dice, is it?
4 dice.
Looking for crits and wilds. Yep. See if you can daze Hawkeye. Which you do. That is a dazed Hawkeye. Spider-Man's going to be up next for Sean. What are you going to do, sir? We'll see.
Right.
All right, so instead of activating Spider-Man, you're going to be activating Ghost Spider next?
Ghost Spider.
Okay, and what are you going to do with her?
I'm going to use her superpower first.
Webline?
Webline.
Okay, using 2 of your 3 power on her.
2.
Right, and who are you affecting? Who are you going to pull?
I'm going to pull will be the Speedster.
Oh, Quicksilver?
Quicksilver.
Okay. And you get to pull short towards. So you're just going to bring them straight up the side of the truck?
Yep.
All right. Which, the angle of it does allow him to go straight up the side of the truck. It's like, it's that 90 degrees, so he technically could have even came over a little bit more, but that gets him there like so.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep him away from this. That way I don't need a roll.
Sounds good. A spider technique into Quicksilver. I don't have the power to do Can't Catch Me.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Maybe next turn I can do that.
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll see. So go ahead. 1.
1.
Which is a crit. Blocking 1 as well with a crit. So throw your crit in there. Nothing. So my crit also turns into nothing, and then I get my re-rolls as well, which would have been another block. So no damage there.
No damage.
That is okay. And now just moving as your second action, instead of trying to strike into Quicksilver again, over there like so.
Yep.
And then you're going to interact and see if you can take it, which you should. Here we go with your 3 dice. Let's see if you get it. You do, because you rolled that crit over there like so. Quicksilver is going to be next for me. I'm going to be striking over here. With my strike, supersonic strike into Ghost Spider.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 5 dice instead of 4. I get 2, and I do get my velocity off as well, because it is a wild and a hit. So 2 up against you. So roll your defense dice of 3.
Anyway.
Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider.
Yeah, the one that just activated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Blocking 1, but you do get your re-roll from your leadership on Miles.
Yeah.
Blocking 1.
Just block 1.
Okay, so I'll gain a power from that, and then you will take a point of damage, and I get a velocity attack against somebody else in range 3. Spider-Man is within range 3 of Quicksilver over there, so he's going to do his velocity strike into him now.
Okay.
5 dice. So that's 4. That's 4 going into you, and I will get my my dash ability from the crit and the shield there, but not my velocity. So 5 going into you, or 4? I can't remember what I said. I just moved them.
All right, I get to reroll.
Spider sense switches 2.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you get your 1 reroll from your leadership as well.
Yeah.
Blocking none. Oh my goodness. Let's see how much damage we did, because I got to double check the camera. That's 4 damage into Spider-Man, and then I do get my short advance from Quicksilver as well. And I get another action still. And he's going to advance back here like so with his dash from that second velocity attack, as I got that wild and hit on the first one. So now my second action now is to do another velocity attack into Ghost Spider. Here we go. With that supersonic strike into Ghost Spider. That's really good. I have 2 crits there. Let's see what the crits net me. So I don't get anything extra like dash or velocity, but it is 5 damage going into Ghost Spider. 5 damage. No wilds, no movement, no nothing. So let's see what you get. Blocking 1, and you get a reroll. But it's not going to be enough to keep her alive.
Nope.
So she is dazed. So I did 2 more points of damage to her, and I'll gain 2 more power. I'm only putting the 1 power on Quicksilver because he's going to spend the 1 power to interact with that objective over there, and let's see if I can take it. I do take it with that hit. Lucky for me. Spider-Man's up next for Sean. What are you going to do, sir?
I'm going to activate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to spend 2...
For your web line, or web pull, or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds good. Advancing Quicksilver up there like so.
Like so.
And, yeah. After being pulled up there, you're going to throw him into the Hulk?
Into the Hulk.
Yeah. So just like so?
Yep.
Okay, so he'll take a point of damage. Quicksilver will take a point of damage. Hulk will have to make a dodge roll, which is 4 dice. Let's see what happens. He blocks 2 with crits. It blocks 4, so he takes no damage from that. He's like, just catches Quicksilver. He's like, don't worry, I got your back. First action for Spider-Man is to move. Just moving over to this objective over here.
Yep.
Alright, sounds good. Ending his movement right there.
Right there.
Now doing your... What are you going to do now? It's your web shooter?
Yeah.
Okay. Into Quicksilver?
Into Quicksilver.
Sounds good to me.
Range 4, so even if you do, you cannot catch me. I'll still be technically in range of it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think if I want to do can't catch me here. 1 sec. So spending 2 power to do can't catch me to move advanced shorts Quicksilver, so he's going to come back to being within 1 of that objective. And that's just in the off chance that you don't get a wild on your impact webbing for your push. So you have your 4 dice.
Well, remember that thing allows me to automatically choose another target, or not choose.
No, it's if you're out of range.
Out of range.
Yeah, which you're still in range to do the attack. Okay. So here we go with the attack roll. You do get a wild, and you do get a crit. So let's see what I get with Quicksilver. I'm getting right now 1 block. I do get a reroll. All right, so you got 4. Let's see what I get, and that is 2, so I'll take 2 points of damage on Quicksilver, and you do get to push me as well. Now spending that power to try to flip that, so you have 3 physical defense, and you get it. Yep. That does not surprise me. I'm going to activate Wong next. Wong is going to take an action to move over here like so. I was thinking of trying to strike into Spider-Man, but he only has 4 dice, and Spider-Man has 3 physical defense and 3 rerolls. I just don't know. Like, I only need to do 1 more point of damage to Spider-Man, right? To daze him. Ugh. No, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take a second action to spend 1 of his 2 powers to heal Quicksilver 2 of the 3 damage that's on him, leaving Quicksilver with 1 damage on him. And then he'll spend his second power to interact with that trap and try to flip it. Here we go, 2 dice, physical defense. I need a hit, or hits, or crits, or wilds. Here we go. I got 1. That is not enough because I needed to get a second one. So yeah, it's still yours. Black Widow's up next for Sean. What are you going to do with her?
she is going to use her whip to try to strangle the Hulk.
All right, sounds good. So it is Cat's claws.
Oh, Cat. She's going to jump on him.
Yeah, try to scratch his eyes out. You do have Pierce on it, so 4 dice physical versus my physical defense of 4 currently with the Hulk because of this new card. So let's see what you get. You do get a Pierce, so you got 2 damage on there. That's something. That is something. And I will block. I'm blocking 1. Do I do it? Do I really care? You're only putting 2 damage on him, so I'm not going to spend the power to re-roll all my dice in my defense. So yeah, he'll take 2 damage and gain 2 power.
Okay.
Now spending 3 to do Master Cat Burglar to steal one of Hulk's hammers.
Yes.
And you still get another action with her as well. Yep. So there we go. Another attack now, doing Cat's Claws up against Hulk. Let's see what you get. Yeah, 5 dice now. 5 dice instead of 4. That is 2 with a Pierce. That is really good for you. I am blocking 1, which would turn to none. I will spend 2 power, though. I think it's 2 power. I'll have to double check to do I'm Hulk, not Puny banner or something like that. Yeah, so normally it's 3 power to do Hulk, not Puny banner, but because of Cap, I'm going to spend 2 of his 4 power to do it, which allows me to re-roll all my dice, because right now I net 0.
Yeah,
so
you don't want me, because then I can just do this again. It doesn't say.
Yeah. So here we go. I'm blocking enough, so I blocked 2. So, and that's with the Pierce, taking one of those to blanks.
Yeah.
So, no damage there. That was a really good play, actually, there, because you could have stolen, if I didn't re-roll that, if you gained 2 damage on me, you would have then
just
stolen Hulk's second hammer. And that would have gave you 2 of the 4 hammers, plus all friggin' traps so far. No, I know we're not done round 2, but yeah. So that is Black Cat's go. Okay, so Cap's going to be my next activation, my last activation for this turn. He's going to do a strike into Black Widow. It's going to be 5 dice. Let's see what happens. I get, so far, 2. Just 2. Just 2. No wilds either for the push. Block in all of them. So, no damage. I'll do that again, I guess.
This attack is...
Now I'm going to do a shield throw, just to guarantee that I'm going to have a power. Oh, I rolled 1 less. I didn't roll enough dice, actually. I should have rolled an additional die on that, because he has a hammer. Yeah. So that's the additional die. Does nothing anyways. So let's try that again. Yeah, let's try the strike again. I'm doing the strike again. I can gain more power with it.
You rolled how many dice?
I rolled 5, but his strike is 5, and I have a hammer. Should have been 6. So
same with the shield.
Same with the shield throw now is 5 too. So here we go. So 6 dice. That's better. That is 4 coming at you. That's 4 coming at you now. Okay. 4 coming at you. No wilds. Blocking 1 because of the blank. So you do get your 1 reroll. Yeah. You're blocking 2. So that's 3 damage on you. Or 2 damage on you.
That's 2 damage.
2, yeah. Because I only did 4. So yeah. That's that.
Alright.
Then you are still kicking, though.
Yeah, I'm still kicking. Thank God. And I have enough power to actually do counterattack now.
Yeah, 100%.
So...
Spending 2 to do counter-strike up against me.
Yeah, it's 4 dice, right?
Yeah, it's 4 dice. And let's see how much damage you do to Cap. Doing none, because it's hit and crits. Or wilds and crits, sorry. And crits. Miles is going next. Coming over to face Cap. Yep. Sounds good. Let's see what you get. Doing a web kick over here from Miles into Cap next. I will be doing Vibranium Shield. Just keep Cap kicking. So 2. Blocking 2.
2.
Yep, blocking 2. So no damage there.
No damage.
And that is the last activation of this turn as well, I believe. Correct? That is, yes. Cleanup phase of round 2. Sean, you have 1 hammer and all 4 of the objectives, okay? Yep. You go up 5 victory points, so from 4 to 9. And I'm going to go up 3 to 7. And then you also get to put a point of damage. You might as well put it on Cap because it won't affect Hawkeye over there. And then you can put a point of damage on Wong and maybe Quicksilver. I'm not sure. Traps now, he put a point of damage and power onto Cap, onto Quicksilver, and onto Hulk with the traps, which is not a good thing. So, I'll get first activation. right, going into round 3 now. Hulk and Hawkeye here are both spending a power each, and I'm going to play Avengers Assemble to allow them to move short. So I'll do that, and I'll show you where they are. So Hawkeye has stayed within range 2 of Cap over here, but outside of range 2 of Black Widow over there, so you don't get your blanks from your martial artist. And still I can get bodyguarded by Cap. And then over here, Hulk has moved just within 2 of that garbage truck, and I'm going to activate Hulk first. Now activating Hulk, spending 1 power to throw the garbage truck, which is now in range 2, and he gets to throw it medium, so he's going to throw it into Iron Fist over there. Okay, it is size 4, so we'll see what your dodge roll is. No re-rolls on your dodge roll, so let's see what you get. Blocking 1. Taking 4 points of damage on Iron Fist. Up next, the Hulk is going to have some fun. Gamma Leap time. He's going to come over here. I think just something like that. Just something like that within 1 of that objective, leaving him on 1 power currently. Okay. And he still hasn't had his actions yet, so he's going to strike now into Iron Fist. Here we go, 8 dice now into... do I want to... Yeah, 8 dice into Iron Fist. I need him gone because he's the biggest threat. So here we go.
I can't do Lifeline either. That sucks.
Yeah, because it pulls you towards...
Yeah, and I'm not within range. It's only 4.
Yeah, that's true, actually. But I rolled crap. I only have 3 damage. No. And here's your roll. You do have your blank there. You can't re-roll that skull though.
Yeah. Oh no.
Because you're not within an objective, which means you're gonna automatically.
I can re-roll this.
Yeah, but I did 3 damage, so that's enough.
Damage.
That's enough to get you, right? Yeah. So that is a knocked out Iron Fist. Who I did not want you to Iron Fist the Hulk. After that, I'm going to do a strike now into Black Cat. So let's see what happens there. 8 dice into you, sir. Do you have anything you can do to... No, you don't, eh?
No, yeah.
Here we go. 8 dice into Black Cat. That's better. That's a lot. 2 crits. So that is a total of 6 going into Black Cat. And the roll so far is pretty good. You got 2 crits, you got 4. That's a solid roll. And you do get a reroll as well because of your leadership with Miles. So that 1 blank there, you can reroll that as well. Yeah, no, so you're blocking 4. So you're going to take 2 damage on Black Cat. That's it. And with that said, that is the Hulk's go. Actually, before the end of his go, he's going to try to flip that. So let's see what I get there. I don't get it. So I tried. Black Cat's going to activate. Okay. What are you doing, sir?
She's going to spend 3.
Yep. Steal the hammer.
Steal a hammer off the Hulk.
Sounds good. Hammers are all gone from Hulk now. And Black Cat is moving over there like so.
Like so.
Sounds good. Yes, sir. Now doing your Cat's Claws up against Quicksilver. He's going to spend 2 power to do Can't Catch Me, and he's going to move just ever so. I moved that, nudged that slightly, so yeah, something like that. I think that will get me out of 2 as well. So because I moved out of range of your attack, you get another action with Black Cat though, so you get to do something. So moving over there like so. Sounds good.
I'm just trying to stay out of 1.
Yeah.
And yours, because now you can't. You don't have wall crawler, do you?
He does have wall crawler, yes. Yeah, so we can just come right across there. Over there like so. Hawkeye is going to be my next activation, and he is just going to come basically right behind the Hulk, just like right over to this curb there. So I'll get him moved and show you where he is. And he ends his move there. I'm going to do a strike now into a supersonic strike into Black Cat. Black Cat. Here we go. Actually, I'm gonna do a instead of a supersonic strike, I'm gonna do a cyclonic vortex into Black Cat. It's 6 dice, turns into 7 because of the hammer. Okay.
Okay.
So here we go into Black Cat. That's something. That is something. So that is 4 into Black Cat. Mm-hmm. 4 into black cats. 2 wilds to crit and hit. Block and none. You do get a reroll.
Yep.
From your leadership, but that's still gonna be 3 to get you though, right? Because you only have 5 stamina, correct? Yeah, so that's a dazed black cat then, no matter what. Even with that one reroll, that was a success.
Yeah.
So, and he's gonna come over here, or place the hammers over there, and then I'm gonna move and pick him up maybe. Spending 2 power now with Quicksilver, I'm going to pick up one of the 2 hammers as well as try to get the trap. I know he could have picked up the hammer, but I think you might be able to take out Quicksilver this turn, so I didn't want to pick up both for that case. So here we go. I don't even get the trap. That sucks. Oh no. Miles is up next for Sean. Yep. What are you going to do?
He's going to attack Hawkeye.
Okay, sounds good. With your webline kick?
With his webline kick.
Okay. Cap is going to take it. I will spend 1 to shield block. Or bodyguard, sorry.
Okay.
Yes, that's what Cap's gonna take. Here we go with your webline kick. That's currently 3 with a crit. Throw your crit in there. 3. Cap is blocking 2, so he'll take 1. I'll give him 1 power back. Now doing a Venom Blast into Cap.
Yep.
I'm gonna shield block this. Cap is not going down, sir. Well, he might. Who knows? That's 4. So let's see what happens with Cap. Cap is blocking 1. So, alright. So he takes 3 points of damage from that. He's still kicking. Oh, no, he's not. He's dazed. He's dazed. Oh. And I dropped that token somewhere. Where are you going to drop that? Over there like so?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Hawkeye's going next. He's going to shoot into Black Widow. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. Shooting in Black Widow with his first shot. You got nothing, correct?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. First shot. I got 1. I got 1. That's it. Just 1. It's energy, obviously, because it's your weakest. So you're blocking it.
Blocking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that again. Energy again. And the status condition I gave you from the wild as well is going to be slow.
Okay.
Slow. So here we go. Another shot now. 2 against your 2 energy. Blocking none.
Blocking none.
And blanks don't count. You do get your reroll, but it's still going to be enough to daze you because you only have 3. Yeah. So. Yeah, so that is a dazed Black Widow. Okay. Hawkeye is now hook arrowing over here for 1 power from Cap's leadership, picking up that hammer for 1, as well as interacting with that trap for 1 as well. So he'll spend...
just survived.
Yeah, that's it. She would have probably, and here we go. Do we get that trap? I do get that. I definitely get that trap. So that is my trap as well. Doing a spider technique into Wong from Ghost Spider. Let's see what you get with your 4 dice, sir. 4 dice.
4 dice.
That almost could take out Wong. He doesn't have any damage on him, so he'll survive this at least. I make 1. I make 2. He takes 1. He only takes 1. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, doing another spider technique, Sean.
7 dice.
7 dice now. Yep. Let's see what you get. Let's see if there's even a sense of me rolling my 2 physical defense here. There is, because he only got 3.
So
4. I need to make these. Yeah, 4. I need to make these. Come on, Wong. Clutch save. Ah, he takes 3. He takes 3, and that will daze Wong. And then you get to activate Spider-Man next. Then med packing Spider-Man, taking 3 damage off of him, leaving him with 1 damage left before you end her action. Actually, now, instead of ending his activation, he's playing tactical analysis to move somebody short. Yes. And moving Spider-Man up the board towards Quicksilver. So instead of doing tactical analysis on Spider-Man, Sean's just going to activate him next and just move him instead, because the tactical analysis won't get him into a advantageous position where he can do what he needs to do. So he'll move and then do something else with his activation. Yeah. So the move is right there.
I'm going to actually move it
over a little bit.
Over a little bit that way.
Why?
Wait a minute, how much power does Quicksilver
has none. He has none.
He has none.
He has none. So he can't run away from you.
Can't run away.
No. Picking up the hammer now, and then striking, I'm assuming, into
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver. So that's 6 dice then now. Yep. 6 dice into Quicksilver. Let's see if you can get them. Here we go with the attack. Your strike into Quicksilver. That's not going to do. That's not going to do at all.
Did nothing.
No. I block it. How about that?
Block, whatever.
Yeah,
block.
There is nothing. Womp womp. Cleanup phase of round 3. We're both scoring 4 victory points. I have 3 hammers as well as 1 objective where you have 1 hammer and 3 objectives. So you're going up to 13 and I am going up to 11. And we'll go into round 4 next. You do get a point, put a point of damage onto Hawkeye there and he will gain a power. And you could choose either Quicksilver or Hulk over there as well.
You took that one over.
Oh, that's right. I took that one over. So nobody's going to be getting power because there's nobody within range too. So you do get Quicksilver or Hawkeye or Hulk.
I'm going to do it to Quicksilver.
Okay, sounds good. Off the round with Hulk. Hulk is going to spend 1 power to do the strongest one there is to throw Spider-Man into Black Cat. So he gets to throw him immediately. And Spider-Man will collide there, taking a point of damage. Black Cat will need to make a dodge roll. So let's see the dodge roll for Black Cat. Does not dodge any. So she will take 3 points of damage from that collision. Now spending 3 to Gamma Leap, and here I'm hoping to just start slobber knocking these. And Gamma Leaping over here like so. I'm now going to be striking into, let's strike into Spider-Man. Actually, striking into Black Cat, not Spider-Man. Here's my 7 die strike into Black Cat. That is a good roll. That is 5 going into you. 5.
Black Cat, there's
well,
let's see.
Unless you roll all crits.
Oh!
You got 2, so that's good. You got 3, and you get a reroll of 1.
Reroll of 1.
Yep. No. So you'll take 2, which is enough to knock you out, and I'll gain 2 power from that as well. And Hulk now smashing into the puny bug with a strike as well. 7 dice into him. That is only 1. That is only 1. And you block it. And that's okay. Now doing all you've got with all of Hulk's 4 power, and gonna strike into Spider-Man again. Here we go with the 7 die strike into Spider-Man. Come on. That's something. That is 4. Okay. With a wild. Blocking 1. And you get your Spider Sense, which allows you to reroll both. And then you get another reroll again if you need. So rerolls, yep. Nothing. And then you get to reroll 1 more. Alright, so you take 3 points of damage?
3 points, which is enough to take him.
I think so. And I get to push Spider-Man short, so he's going to collide here, and then drop the hammer so it's within 1 of Hulk, and Hulk's going to spend 1 of his 3 power he just gained to pick it up. And then I'm going to advance Hulk. So with his second action from the all you've got before he dazes, he is going to... where do I want to go? I think he's going to come over here and interact with that objective as well.
Okay.
Spending a second power to interact with that objective, he also takes that. So, yeah. And placing the objective after Hulk dazes right there like so. Yeah. Activating Ghost Spider next. What are you going to do with her, Sean? Going to be advanced to grab that hammer and try to take out Quicksilver, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Alright. Over there like that.
Yep. She'll end up there.
Okay. Within 2.
Yep.
Sounds good. Doing a web line like so onto Quicksilver from Ghost Spider, pulling him ever so close to you. And then what are you going to do with your next action?
I'm going to view a spider...
Spider technique?
No.
No? Okay.
The web.
Impact webbing?
Impact webbing.
Okay. I am going to do...
You can't get out of it.
Well, I can't get out of the range 100%. I'm going to try to get into cover. I will be doing Can't Catch Me. Okay. Doing Can't Catch Me and ending over here from your impact webbing. I know you're going to still hit me.
Yeah.
So we'll see what you get with your 5 dice impact webbing. Here we go, 5 dice.
Yep.
Into... Oh, that's good. That's 3 with a crit. And a push.
Yep.
So add that crit in there. Throw another die. Yeah. That's 4.
That's 4.
That should knock out Quicksilver. Block none. And I think it's rerolls 2 dice. Blocking 1, which is not enough. Not enough. So you just knocked out. Or dazed, I should say. Dazed, Quicksilver. Dropping both hammers. And then, yeah.
Place it here, that way Wong can't pick it up.
Okay, sounds good. And then you're picking up the other one with Ghost Spider as well. Sounds good. Doing a shield slam now into Black Widow. It's 6 dice. 6 strength. And, yeah, going into her. Let's see what happens. Seeing if I can take her out. That's a huge possibility.
Maybe.
That's 5 going into Black Widow. Okay, and there is a throw with this as well. So I do get to throw you short.
This is physical?
Yeah.
Alright, so I add blanks.
Yeah. You do add blanks. Yeah, 5 damage coming into you.
Yeah.
That's a real good roll. Alright.
And I get to
You get to re-roll 1. Yeah. Alright, so you're taking 1 point of damage from that. I'm going to throw you into Miles over here. Okay, so Miles will need to make a... throwing you something like that.
I'm going to pay 2.
Well, you got to do... Hold on. Take your damage from her. So you technically take 2 points of damage. Because 1 from the collision. We're not done this yet. Because you still got to make your dodge, right? So...
Yep. So I take 1 damage.
On her, yeah, 1 damage. So she's at 2 now. And then you got to do your dodge with Miles. And then after it's resolved, we can do your counter strike. Miles dodge. All right, so you're dodging 1.
1.
You do have Spider Sense, which allows you to reroll 2. So, yeah.
So I will reroll these 2.
Yep. So you're blocking 2. So you'll take a point of damage on Miles as well. Now doing counter strike from Black Widow into Cap.
Into Cap.
Yep. So you'll take 2 points of damage, gain 2 power back as well. And with Cap, gonna do another shield slam into Black Widow. Okay, so 6 dice. Oh, that's so bad. So bad. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, a lot. So that's 7 going into you, sir. You do get your blanks.
I do get my blanks.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. Get the reroll.
Well, add your crit in first.
That's right.
Yeah.
The crit first.
Yeah, add your crit first. Alright, so now reroll that 1. Alright, so you're blocking 4. I did 7 to you. So that is 3 points of damage coming in. So, and, yeah.
I'll knock her up.
Yeah, that's it. Web swing Miles all the way over here, like so. Yep. And then you're going to do your web kick.
I'm going to do a web kick.
Okay. I'm going to bodyguard and vibranium shield with Cap. Okay.
Okay.
Is it going into Hawkeye, I should say?
It's going into Hawkeye.
Yeah, so I'm going to bodyguard and do the vibranium shield, so for 3 power. Here we go with your kick. Let's see what you get. That is good. So that is 3 with a crit. Throw your crit in there so we know. That's 4. And
I'm
then
hoping I don't do any damage to you.
And then we will block. I'll block at least 3. Block and 4. So no damage. No damage. But you have a wild, and I think there's a throw, right? And throwing Cap into the truck just straight short like that. Bang. And then, yeah, Cap's out of the bodyguard range. Doing a webline kick now into Hawkeye. Let's see what your 4 dice net you versus my 4 defense dice. So 2. Blocking 2, so no damage. None. Long as the next activation, he's going to move over here like so. Meditate, that's his 2 actions. And then before the end of his activation, he's going to play Field Dressing to take the Daze token off of Quicksilver, because he has not activated yet. It allows me to then activate Quicksilver. Quicksilver, after being Field Dressed by Wong, is going to be my next activation. He's going to move just within 1, spend 1 of his 4 power to pick that up, and then he's going to move again. And he's just going to move over here now within 1 of that and interact with that as well, spending the 2nd power out of his 4 and see if I can flip that token over there. Here we go with the dice roll. I do get it, just barely. So that is my token as well now. Hawkeye is going to be the last activation of this round, which is round number 4. And right now, currently, as it stands, if Hawkeye doesn't get this back objective, we tie.
Yep.
We tie. You'll get 3 points. I'll get 5. But you'll have more stuff on the board for next turn. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. But Hawkeye is going to spend 1 of his 3 power to hook arrow over here, and then take a medium move to come over onto the base over like so, and then interact with that. So really it just boils down to Hawkeye
winning this roll.
Getting this roll, getting a hit, crit, or a wild, which he does, and he takes it.
What are you rolling for?
It's his physical defense, that's why.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So,
and you get it. So.
And I get it. So yeah. So that will make it a 17 to 15 win for the Avengers over the Web Warriors.
Yep.
We'll come back with the after action report. Here we are, guys, after action report. You just saw the match between my Avenger and Sean's Web Warriors. Sean, what was your thoughts on that match?
The Hulk is more survivable now. He is no longer a glass cannon.
Yeah.
He's able to go up, and he's actually able to hit and hold objectives.
100%.
He's no longer a mid board.
You don't have to keep
him behind lines.
Because you don't have to worry about people jumping on him nearly as much now.
Yeah.
He's very survivable, very durable with the rerolls up against physical and energy attacks, with his Hulk, not puny, banner. Superpower, and his defense line is super good. 4-3-3 is amazing. So yeah, I really do like the Hulk with this reiteration of him, I should say. Besides that, I think it was 17-15. 17-15 win for the Avengers. But it was really close. It was really close. And I was concerned that I wasn't going to get it with you having
I whiffed both the rolls
on
attacks with what's his name again?
Miles.
So
Spider-Man.
I was hoping just to get 1 point so I could at least take that objective. Forcing you to try to choose either that objective or the other objective. Kind of thing. Where you couldn't take both, hopefully.
100%. So I actually think what was doing so well for you was actually Black Cat. Black Cat over here was fantastic, stealing objectives and like the hammers and that, and moving around. And like once you had the hammers on her, and you could do pierce damage if you wanted with your cat's claws, I think. And it was really good. And I think she really helped you out quite a bit. And being able to jump around the way you did and everything, and hitting like my back trap and stuff with Ghost Spider, it was super solid. And you really had me that last round. I was like, how can I eke out a win here? Because like I was down points up until this last round, and I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, in all honesty. And it's just like, okay, I need to do this, and this, and it just worked out. So, and Cap was in position to bodyguard Hawkeye, which I needed, because if not, then you could have just kicked Hawkeye off that objective and then taken that objective with Miles. I moved Quicksilver back closer to Wong, who had 3 powers, so even if he did take him out, I could then field dress him, which I did, you know what I mean? So like there was those plays, and that first round Gamma launch with Quicksilver was amazing. Just like up the board, here you go, you know what I mean? And stealing the hammer off of Ghost Spider was really good too. So I do like new Cap as well, Captain America, Steve Rogers. I think his size 3 push and throw is going to be really good. And not that I used it in this, but shield throw, I think with 5 dice and gaining a power is definitely very fitting for him. You know what I mean? Like, he is a super soldier. He should be able to throw that shield that much harder, right? And to gain power off of it, it helps him a lot. It just, with going up against Black Widow and Miles on that side of the board, it was hard for me to want to do the shield throw when you both have stealth on those guys, right? So, but yeah, it was a good game. So, Sean, thank you for playing, dude. I appreciate it. It was super fun. Guys, if you haven't yet, check out the Patreon link in the description of the video down below. And also, while you're there, you can check out the channel sponsors, Torchlight Games and Hobbies. They're based out of Burlington, Ontario, Canada. You can use the code FIRE5 to save yourself 5% off of your hobby supply needs from their web store. So check those guys out as well. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.